Hello, I'm John.
And I am Jared.
And we're here to tell you the stories behind our songs. The chorus initially was almost a reggae feel. With like stabby guitars, and it was like wah, 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 wah. A lot of changes, a lot of movement. So when we brought it to our producer, he got rid of that quickly. He's more of a purist when it comes to like pop songs and pop arrangements, so it was kind of squashed. And I was really kind of bummed out about that, but I was happy with the way that it all kind of came to fruition and kind of
checks and balances
sorted itself out. Yeah, I think because of our rapport with the producer Colby, I think we're more willing to let some fights go.
We trust him at this point because we do records with him, so like it's not like you're just listening to some stranger tell you what to do with your music, which sometimes hurts a lot more.
Yeah.
He's very good at like surgically removing parts from songs without it hurting too much.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, so it wasn't as big of a reluctant struggle. It was more like, okay, fine. Yeah, I guess it was about just a single night in a single room, and a lot of probably bad things transpiring as far as morality and things that your mother would probably be like, oh, that's shameful. But to me, it's more so about teetering that line and about kind of testing those boundaries, like how far can I take it? It's cool to me that the loudest part in the set is yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's, to me, it's like, it's reassuring. Like, you don't have to overthink everything. Like, sometimes bonehead is okay.
It's a lot better than no, no, no.
Yeah. Yes.
Taxi was my favorite song we did while we were recording, and then after we got the mixes back. I think for me that was just like, for us to take a song that's sort of mid-tempo and make it exciting for us. We, like, on records in the past, have even said, like, let's not even go near mid-tempo stuff. Like, we were so sick of, I think that our default speed when we write songs sometimes tends to be that mid-tempo range. And so that was one where we got really excited about the structure of it, and the way that we had pieced it together was far different than anything that we'd ever done.
Yeah, like Jared said, it's hard because that one and a lot of songs, since I got a piano in my room, have kind of been derivative of piano. So for me, it's natural to write mid-tempo, 4-chord change, you know, and for us to make something like that exciting was really, I think it was huge for us because it kind of opened our eyes to the idea that mid-tempo only exists if you allow it to, and I don't think there's necessarily something. There is something to be said for tempo, but you know, like the tune we were listening to last night by Wall of Voodoo, there's a cover of Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash, and there's no drums, and when you listen to a song and it catches you off guard, like, wait, I can actually move to this, and it's really up tempo, but it's not, and there's no drums and there's no rhythmic backing track. It's really, those kind of like huzzah moments where it's hopefully things that we can pull from in the future and kind of continue to kind of explore and expand. I think that firstly it was about the groove, and that was something that on American Candy we were tinkering with. We had listened to a lot of Stones, and we were kind of in a place of, and the Kooks we were really big into, because they felt like a modern version of rhythmic guitar in a way that like Keith would play or something like that. So I think that was where our head was to begin with. Again, Colby, I think, pulled that one out of us. You know, he probably stretched that as far as we could have taken it. And then the lyric obviously is, you know, an homage to what's going on, and not just what's going on now, but what's probably always existed with young people or old people alike, and just the pressures of not only like physical beauty, but just the pressures of being alive and the pressures that everybody kind of breathes down your neck.